Time for What Are the Odds? And with the college football playoff in the rear view, here's how the market is shaping up for the first overall selection in the draft. Trevor Lawrence, the obvious favorite at minus 5,000. But after that, the Jets will have their pick of top prospects. Marc Malusis joins me now, and after seeing what Heisman winner Devonta Smith was able to do in his last two games, should he be who the Jets go after at number 2?
Yeah, I mean, he's an option, and really it's the entire year. I mean, it was a historic year for Devonta Smith. He was a Heisman Trophy winner first time a wide receiver's won in college football since Desmond Howard did it with the Michigan Wolverines, and we're going back to the early 90s. So it's been a while, but I mean, he's a really special kid. He's a really special playmaker in that Alabama offense. Now, you're going to draft him second overall. Well, tell me, do you believe in one of the other quarterbacks, whether it be Fields or Wilson? What's your take on Sam Darnold? There's a number of factors. Was the new head coach believe in Sam Darnold? Do you pick up the 50-year option on Darnold, or do you have him play out the string, or do you trade him and draft a quarterback second overall? He's in play. He's going to be a top 10 pick. There'll be 12 wide receivers that'll go in probably the first couple of rounds. I don't know if I'm drafting Devonta Smith second overall until I have some of those questions answered. And even if I decide to keep Sam Darnold, I don't think I'm drafting him second overall anyway. I think the second cleanest prospect is Penei Sewell, the offensive tackle out of Oregon, who's legitimately probably the best tackle to come out of college in the last 7 or 8 years.
So if they don't go Smith at 2, you feel pretty good about the Jets getting a quality receiver with their second pick, perhaps, at number 23?
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's a different level of caliber. Jamar Chase coming out of LSU, you look at him, he's really special. A lot of talent evaluators, even with the year that Devonta Smith had at Alabama, will look at Chase as being the number 1 overall wide receiver prospect coming out of college. You got Waddle, his teammate Bateman, who played only 5 or 6 games at Minnesota. He's a top 3 or top 4 wide receiver talent. You know, this is a really deep class. It's not as deep as the 2020 class, but there'll be 12 wide receivers. They'll be drafted probably 12 to 13 in the first 2 rounds of the NFL draft come late April. So, yeah, you can find even a guy like Chris Olave, who played at Ohio State and played well in the semifinal game, not necessarily so much in the championship game on Monday night. He's a guy that'll be probably a late first-round draft choice, and he's a big-time playmaker for the Buckeyes, not as physically gifted as some of the other wide receivers we talked about, but I think it'd help an NFL team year one and for years to come.
Massive decision ahead for the Jets. Moose, thanks so much.